Hello Sunshines, my name is Mariah Rosie and today I am going to be taking you on a bookshelf tour. So I have been collecting books for probably about 2 to 3 years and it's just so much fun because I have like a little mini library now and stuff. So I have the majority of my books are fantasy and dystopian and whimsical stuff. I also have some art books on the bottom shelf I will go ahead and show you, so it'll be super duper fun and stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. So here is my first shelf. I've got a couple knickknacks I'll go ahead and go through. So I just have a little bird and then some like fall like flowers. I have a random stick and also some petrified wood pieces. So this is my Redwall shelf pretty much. It's an entire shelf just of Redwall books. So all of these books are by Brian Jacques. I have no idea how to pronounce his last name at all, but he wrote the Redwall books and they are so fun and excellent and I love them very dearly. So all of these were from my high school library, so a lot of them are very beat up because I took off their plastic covers. I did not want them anymore and I beat some of them up in the process, but I don't mind. So this first one is Lord Rocktree. This is the only brand new book I have in the Redwall series, and that is Martin the Warrior, Mossflower, and I'll get to why I have 2 copies of Mossflower. The very beat up Legend of Luke, The Outcast of Redwall, Mariel of Redwall, The Bellmaker, Salamastastron, I think that's how you say that, Matimio, I have no idea. It's something like that with Matt in it. Pearls of Lutra, The Long Patrol, Marl Fox. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I'm missing one book from this series, I'm pretty sure, so disappointment. Triss, Hyrule or Hyrulean? I don't really know, but whatever. Some of these names are so funky. Rackety Tam. And yes, I have 2 copies of Mossflower, and the reason for that is because I just wanted, hardback and a soft cover, just kind of because it seems like a lot of book collectors do that, and I thought I'd be fancy or something. Redwall, Tangerung, Loamhedge, oh, I'm gonna butcher this name so bad. Eulalia? Something like that. And that's the last book off my first shelf. Alright, so here is my second shelf, and all I have for like little decor stuff on this shelf is this cute little lantern that hangs here. It can light up, but its batteries are dead and stuff, so just really nice and cute. So continuing from my Redwall series, I got a couple more here. Doom White, last but not least in my Redwall collection, is the Sable Queen. And just something that I want to mention is that I have a lot of my series mixed up with hardcover and softcover books, and the reason for that is because I do a lot of thrift shopping and stuff for books. I'm not someone who buys books brandy new kind of thing. I just like the stories. I don't really care about how they look and per se the quality of the book or whatever, so I just shop around and find whatever works, and if I get a complete series of mixed like softcover, hardcover, I really could care less kind of thing. So yeah, we're just gonna go with it. And also, none of these books are in any order, they're all just kind of set there because I think they look nice. So here I have books from Christopher Paolini, I think. So I am missing a book in here from the Inheritance series. My brother is reading them, so he took a book from me. So there is supposed to be a book here. First one we have is The Fork, the Witch, and the Worm, Tales from Gazia, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Volume 1, Aragon. So this is his newest book. I haven't read it yet. The first one in the Inheritance series is Aragon, and let me tell you, I absolutely love this series. I'd have to say that the Inheritance series is my favorite book series of all time. And we have next Eldest. We're supposed to have Bersinger here, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm getting them mixed up. And last but not least, this gigantic book, Inheritance. Next, we have 2 books by Brian Selznick. One of my favorite movies of all time, and also a really great book, is The Invention of Hugo Cabret. And same with Wonderstruck, another very pretty book that has wonderful illustrations in them. Definitely recommend. Here I have the Incarceron duology, I think that's what you call it. I don't really know. By Catherine Fisher. Incarceron and Safik. Also, sorry about the glare on some of these books. It's kind of difficult with my lighting today. Next, I have 2 books by J.K. Rowling. I don't have the complete series of Harry Potter yet, but I'm getting there. I'm shopping around for it and stuff, and this is all that I've found so far. First one is The Tales of Beedle the Bard, and I have the 3rd book in the Harry Potter series, and that is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And the last series on my shelf is the Hunger Games series by Suzanne Collins. The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay. So this is my 3rd shelf, and I have a cute little Maneki Neko like statue thing that waves his arm, and it's super cute, but his batteries are dead. And I also have a broken agate and a wood slice that he sits on. These 3 books are the Maze Runner series by James Dashner. So I have the Kill Order, the Maze Runner, and the Death Cure. This is Life of Pi by Jan Martel. This adorable book, oh my gosh, it's so cute, is The Wild Robot by Peter Brown. So all of these I'm just gonna go ahead and run through, and I'm not gonna pull them out of their box because they're kind of difficult to get out. They're all by J.R.R. Tolkien. So we have The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings and the Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King. Here I have Watership Down by Richard Adams. Have yet to read this crazy book. These 3 books are all by Brian Jacques, or however you pronounce his last name. Oh my gosh, no idea how. It's a very good series. You really should read it. So the first one is Castaways of the Flying Dutchman, The Angel's Command, and Voyage of the Slaves. Again, very, very good series, and I recommend it to everyone. This book I just got recently, and it is the 3rd book in the Paladin Prophecy series, and it is Rogue. Just gotta get the other first 2 books. So all of these books are books that my little brother gave me. So his teacher in his class was giving away some books, and he decided to be really cute and nice and get me a bunch of them. I haven't read any of them yet, so they're kind of like middle grade books kind of thing. They're not like young adult or anything, so they're gonna be like really easy reads for me, but I might still read them, or I might just go ahead and give them to secondhand, who knows. So I'll just run through them anyways. The first one here is The Crowfield Curse by Pat Walsh, The Divide by Elizabeth Kay, Dragon Keeper by Carol Wilkinson, another book with a lovely sticker on it, Peter and the Starcatchers by Dave Barry and Ridley Pearson, The House of the Scorpion by Nancy Farmer. Maybe you can see that. Lots of glare in these books. It's kind of difficult with my lighting. The Last Leopard by Lauren St. John. And Bear Walker by Joseph Bruhawk, or however you pronounce his last name. Okay, so here I have my 4th shelf. And I'm not going to show you my 5th shelf down here that you can't see. All I have down there is literally a water jug and pots for my plants, so you don't need to see that. We're just going to go through the books. So all of these are pretty much art books, and then I got some various books over here and stuff, so yeah, let's go through them. So the very first book I have here is The Beginner's Guide to Sketching Characters, Creatures, and Concepts from 3D Total Publishing. I don't think it's from a certain author and stuff. I think a lot of different people did this. So this is actually a coloring book. It is Anamorphia by Kirby Rosanes. Rosanes? Yeah, that's how you pronounce his last name. An extreme coloring and search challenge. It's very pretty and stuff. It's kind of like an art book to me, to be honest. Saw it in Walmart and had to buy it. So, an introduction to acrylics in association with the Royal Academy of Arts by Ray Smith, I think, and this is by the DK Art School, I guess. So, I've never really looked at this one that much. I kind of know what to do with acrylics and stuff, but it could be really helpful and stuff. Next, we have How to Draw Nearly Everything by Victor Perard. This is a book I've had for literally forever. I got it from my grandma like a million years ago, and it is The Art of Drawing Animals by Walter Foster. I think there's multiple artists in here. It's a collector's edition sort of thing. Next I have How to Draw and Paint Fantasy Architecture by Rob Alexander. And my goodness, this stuff is very complicated and detailed, but very pretty and also very helpful. Here I have Draw with Jazzes, Creating Characters book by Josiah Brooks Jazza, obviously. So this is very helpful for character design and stuff. Next, this isn't a book, but I have it here anyways, and it is a Blick Material for Artists magazine. So it's just their magazine full of different stuff that you can buy on their website. Next, I have this book, Learn Calligraphy. Some of the crafty books and stuff here. So I so it'll, show you all the cool stuff in here. It's very nice. And also, I forgot about this little rock here. It's unidentified. I think it's mica, but it's just very pretty. Okay, so I'm back on my second shelf, and the reason for that is that I want to show you all of my manga that I collect, and I don't display on my bookshelf. The reason for that is because my brothers don't know that I like anime or manga, and if I did let them know, they'd probably really rip me apart about it and stuff, and just kind of not like me for it, and just give me a really hard time for it and stuff. I personally am just gonna keep it in my own sacred space and stuff like that, and that space means my underwear drawer and stuff, so I just keep it there, and it's kind of whatever. I'll just hide them for now and stuff. So I have a couple series I'm gonna go ahead and show you, so let's get into it. The first series I have here, which is not complete because they're still coming out, and I think the next one, the seventh one, is coming out in September sometime. I think there are more of these series out in Japan, but they're not obviously English yet or something like that. I have no idea. So I'm pretty sure these ones are the official translation. I know there's like various translations you can look up online, and there's going to be more in English, but I really get confused by reading those ones because I don't think they're official. I really don't know who they were translated by, but these ones are wonderfully translated. I absolutely love them because you can actually understand what's going on in them and they make sense. So I also don't have this one on display because of the other reason, and also because it's kind of, inappropriate and violent sometimes. So we keep these hidden away kind of thing, but it's still an excellent series. I absolutely love it, despite the sad and crazy scenes in these books. So let's go ahead and get through these ones. So these are all Made in Abyss by Akihito Tsukushi, and yeah, let's get it into it. The first one I have here is Made in Abyss Volume 1. The next one I have is Made in Abyss Volume 2, and my goodness, all these covers are so pretty. Next I have Made in Abyss Volume 3, Made in Abyss Volume 4, Made in Abyss Volume 5, and Made in Abyss Volume 6. I absolutely love this cover so much, it's very pretty. So the next series I literally just got this week is Full Metal Alchemist. I just got the first two omnibuses just because they're going to be easier for me to store away, and I think they're very nice and cool. So yeah, the first one I have here is Full Metal Alchemist Volumes 1, 2, and 3, and I do love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I watched that anime and it's very good, so I got the manga. And the next one I have so far is just Full Metal Alchemist Volumes 4, 5, and 6, and they're all by Yurimo. That's your first name, Yurimo Wakawa. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Yay! I got the I really hope you guys enjoyed this tour too, and if you did, make sure to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe. I know this wasn't an art video, but I had way too much fun filming it, and I thought it would just be awesome and fun and whatever. So